In this video, I will be teaching you the basic but very important features you need to know in order to start your digital illustration journey today. Step by step, I will be guiding you through everything in a way that's easy to follow. I will also add few extra useful tips I have learned during my digital drawing journey, so be sure to stay with me until the very end. As far as I know, Procreate is one of the most famous drawing apps among iPad and Apple users. You can use it to create beautiful illustrations and 2D animations, where that's actually what I use Procreate app for. Without further ado, let's explore Procreate. Okay, so this is the surface you will see once you open the Procreate app. This is called Gallery View. This is where you can see all your projects. And look, if you put your Apple Pencil just above your screen without touching it, you will be able to see the project's progress video playing. Isn't it so cute? So, in the gallery, you can see these buttons, right? You can import files from here. You can explore photos and edit them in Procreate. And this button here, this is where you can find blank canvases for drawing. As you can see, there are so many canvas sizes to choose from, or you can just make your own canvas from here, custom canvas. See, now you can get to decide what are the dimensions of your canvas. You can pick them using pixels, inches, or centimeters. That's cool, right? Oh, before we go inside the canvas, you see this resolution button, right? Please make sure the value is more than 300 or 350 dpi. If you want to print out, that's it, or else your resolution will be sucks. But keep in your mind, the more these numbers go up, the more these numbers go down, which means the more dpi, less numbers of layers you have. Okay, let's go inside. Ta-da! So, we have pretty clean workplace to work with. Let's start from brushes, shall we? So, if you click this icon, you will be able to get access to your brush library. You have such a massive collection of built-in brushes here. See, they give a lot of new brushes to us after the most recent update. Don't forget to play with different kind of textures in these brushes. Have fun! Anyway, you can always make your own custom brushes in here as well. It's not for beginners, but please let me know in the comment section if you want me to make a tutorial how to make new brushes. Okay, and from here you can change your brush size. Quick tip, you can click this bar and then click this plus sign. It will leave a mark so you can keep coming back to use your favorite brush size anytime. You can put one or more of these markers to help you easily jump back and forth while you are sketching and painting. In this way, you don't have to second guess which brush size you used previously. And click this minus sign to get rid of those size markers anytime. And you can control your brush opacity from here. If you feel like you can't steadily draw lines, or if you have shaky hands like mine, just go inside the brush history, go to your brush. You can just go inside and change the stability of this brush, but I usually keep the original brush and duplicate it like this and change the stability of that duplicated one. Like this, go to stabilization and then change the amount to your liking. Don't forget to draw some lines in this drawing pad to check if you like this stability. Now let's go to this tool, which is all about colors, my favorite. So you can see here, if you click this icon, the color wheel will be hidden here. See, you can choose any color from here. If you pinch this circle, the outer wheel disappears. Let me put it back in. So you can see there will be color history. You can clear it just by clicking this button. And this, in the top right corner, there is where you find what color you are using currently and which one you used before. So just tap this. You can change back into your previous color without second guessing. And Speaking of colors, if you tap this and hold your finger on the canvas, the color picking tool will automatically choose the color you are tapping. But make sure you are in the same layer as the color layer you want to pick the color from, or else it wouldn't pick any color. If you want to color fill, just drag the colors from this right hand corner, and if you want to keep filling the drawing with the same color, just click this button at the top and just tap wherever you want that color to be. We learn the basics about layers so we can start your beautiful project without further ado. Okay, basically you just need to press this icon to make a new layer. This means this layer is in above this layer. So if you need it under this layer, just tap, hold and slide this down. What is this N? If you are asking this question, now just tap the icon. N means normal. It means this layer is normal type of layer. From this list, you can choose what type of layer we want our layers to be. It could be shade, it could be highlight, or it could be overlay. Anyway, for you, I will simply say that this can be used to put shadows and highlights on your drawing. For example, after choosing a darker color, if you paint like this, now you can click in and go to darker, multiple for shadows, and same for highlights. Go to in, choose highlight, liner light, vivid light, or whatever you choose fits. Ta-da! Nice and easy. Especially if you want a sparkly light, I recommend adding light like this. Swipe left and lock, duplicate or delete your layer. If you lock this layer, you will protect it from accidental changes. For example, you could sometimes draw in the exact same layer that has line art. Trust me, you don't want to do that. And you can just pinch and group few layers easily. And this is just erase tool. Remember to change your eraser shape here. If you use texture brush to make your drawing look more professional, you can go inside the eraser to find the exact same shape of the brush and then paint. Let's go to the left hand corner. See, there are lots of things here. Let's explore one by one. First one is add. You can add files, photos here. If you slide it to left, you can see the hidden new feature add. Now we can add hidden files and photos. Those photos and files will not be appear in gallery view, nor it will be appear in time-lapse video. You can just click a photo live and add that to canvas as well. This is great if you are doing live sketch or something. Next one is all about canvas. You can crop and resize it. And this is very important. You can turn this on and see layers appears in the bottom of the page. These are called frames in the animation. Remember I said that you can do 2D animation using Procreate, right? This animation assistance helps with that. Animation in Procreate is another topic. I'm thinking of doing a little video on how to do simple animations of Procreate and my tricks and tips. Please let me know if you are interested. Anyway, let's go back to the beginner stuff. So after that, this is drawing assistance. If you put this on, it will make it easier for you to go back and forth with your layers and adding new layers. I personally turn this down though. Then, this drawing guide. When this is on, you can use this guide to create things according to measures. Or, if you go back to layers and click it, then go back to drawing assist, then click it. Now you can only draw anything within that guide. See, That's cool, especially when using other guides like this or this. You can put two vanishing points like this. It makes drawing 3D art more easy. My personal favorite is symmetry. Play and understand what you like the most too. Don't forget to share what is your favorite with me as well. Let me know in the comment below. Moving on to reference. If you tap that, this window will pop open. You can see the canvas from here. You can then zoom into the canvas while still keeping on an overview of the bigger picture. Or you can literally images from the photos. You can flip your canvas here. I do this a lot when I want to know if there are any mistakes in my drawing, because when you spend a lot of time looking at the canvas, your brain tends to normalize everything and you can no longer spot the flaws in your drawing. So, flipping it could change your brain's perspective and let you know what's wrong and where it is. I am scared to flip the canvas sometimes, but you have to see what you need to see, isn't it right? Then share. You can share your project as PNG, JPNG, etc. And this is where you can export your animation. My opinion is to export paintings as JPG if you just want to post them on the internet. Export animation as animated MP4 if you want it to share as a normal video or edit it inside another video editing app. Lastly, if you go to video section, there is where your drawing's time-lapse recording is. You can just export and share it in your social media if you want. I usually choose 30-second length for that. This adjustment section is all about different kind of effects. You can see this grainy texture on my drawing, right? I used both noise and chromatic aberration for that. This liquify tool is also very useful. Artists mostly use this to fix their mistakes. Last but not least, let's learn some shortcuts before you start drawing. First one is undo. Just tap the screen with 2 fingers. If you tap the screen with 3 fingers, it will redo what you undo. If you swipe the canvas with 3 fingers like this, it will clear the whole canvas. You can select a part of the painting like this and swipe with 3 fingers to erase that whole section too. And yes, if you double tap your pencil like this, it will automatically change the pencil or pen to eraser, vice versa. If you want to draw a straight line, just draw a line and hold the pen extra few seconds on the screen afterward. Same for a circle. Hold the pen and touch the screen with 1 finger like that. You can edit the circle too. That's all. I think now you know every basic thing you need to know in order to start your first project. But don't hesitate to leave a question in the comments below if you are struggling with the Procreate app. I will do my best to answer as many questions as I can. I also believe that understanding color is one of the most important part of creating eye-catching artwork. Colors can completely transform a drawing. That's why I will be making another video all about color wheel in Procreate, how to get the most out of it, plus my favorite tips and tricks for creating beautiful illustrations. So be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. And if you are watching this from the future, the video should be on the screen now. You can also find the link in the description below. Love you. Until we meet again, stay inspired.